Hello beautiful people, it's Ebony the Beauty Bartender back at you with something a little different. I want to show you how I do a 45-minute crochet install using a Kinky Curly texture. This is big hair, y'all, okay? So I'm going to start off with using the xpression brand hair. It's the 14-inch Kinky Curly. I'm actually going to use 3 colors with this. The 30 is what I'm showing you right now, but I'm also going to mix in a number 27 and a little bit of number 4. I did not get a lot of number 4. I usually use that around the perimeter or around the front. Also, these dusty braids here. I left out some hair around there though, because I'm going to blend that, do a little bit of edging. But yeah, these dusty braids that I have right here, you guys can please put something in on that leader because these, yeah, they look like that. But it's going to be okay because I wanted to focus on a couple things. One being the braid that's around the perimeter right here, because I want to be able to kind of pull it up a little bit, maybe put a little head wrap around it or something like that. But yeah, these braids are a mess, so please do some a little bit better than this. Okay, but anyway, let's get back to what we're going to do here. Okay guys, all right, so what I'm going to first do is I'm going to show you how the hair actually looks when it comes out of the pack. It's like the multi-loop. So it comes like 4 pieces, like 2 pieces together, so 4 pieces into the 1 loop, which is really cool because I'm going to use that to fill in the middle of the hair. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to actually split it and do it in a pattern, starting out with the 27, the 30, and a few of the number 4 pieces around the perimeter. I'm actually going to show you here. This is what it's going to look like when I install those pieces. You break them apart. That's 37, the 4, and the 30, the 4, and the 27, right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with those pieces around the back. The technique that I'm going to use around the back is a little bit of the invisible part technique. It does not have to be perfect. This is a 45-minute quick install. So mainly I want to try to get, some invisible parts by pulling the 1 loop through and leaving the other loop there so you can pull it up and it kind of looks like that. And I'll be able to blend some of my hair in the back up into that. But you do not have to do it this way, guys. All right, so now that I've done all of that back area, I'm going to use a few of the pieces unsplit in the back up until about that point there, and then I'll start on that front part where I'll split the pieces that will blend around the hairline. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. This is the number 4 that I'm going to save for around the front. I'll split it off the loop. Then what I'll do is I will attempt to split it again to make it thinner. What this does is it gives you a more frizzy, more natural looking hairline with those pieces, and you can actually blend it in even with your leave out if you're doing leave out like I'm doing a little bit, right? So that's what that looks like. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do that at the end. I just wanted to show you before I did that.
Well, my eyes are red in the middle of this because I just spent a moment singing to my baby. So I'm going to keep going with this video, but I wanted to pause here for a real moment, right? But there's nice music in the background. Alright, back to this hair, y'all.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually taking the larger loops, unsplit, that has the 4 pieces, and just kind of just throwing them all over the place. I'm going to put them on the top braid. I'm going to split it up on that second braid. I don't have a lot of braids back there, so I'm just going to try to fill in the space. Okay, so I made it almost to where I was going to stop with the pieces unsplit. This is what the back looks like, and oh yes, it's big hair, don't care. As you can see, my hair is also very oiled. All right, so I have made it to the front now, guys. Yes, so I alternated between the double loops and the split loops to get up to this part, right? And you can see how full it is. And I started doing the split loops again because I knew it was going to get fuller and fuller and fuller, and I didn't want that much hair. But I'm going to go ahead now and start to do the front with those split pieces, those double split pieces. So I took it out of the 4s, made it into 2, then took the 2, and I'm going to split those pieces right down the middle to make a nice little fluffy, curly, kinky little piece to put around my hairline. I am going to use partial invisible part method to create a natural looking hairline around there. I might alternate depending on where it's going, but take a look at what I do. Okay, so I ran out of the number 4 hair, but here she is. She is done. I'm gonna go ahead and maintain her edges and everything, but for the most part, I like the way that she ended up looking. I still have to do some trimming and detailing. Oops, fix that earring around there, especially around the back and the sides there. I would like to frame the face, but yeah, she's big hair and I'm kind of liking her. The color blend ended up coming out pretty good. I wish I would have broken it up a little bit, but it's cool. You can see the back does need trimming because you don't want to have those little straggly ends there. But yeah, I'm going to swing her and have fun swinging her. Having fun swinging hair. All right, so yeah, it really took me no time to do this. Like I said, add a little bit of time for your own braids if you make better braids than mine. But yes, it took no time. So here's the edges that I'm going to go ahead and just mind with my Style Factor. I'm going to use the gel and a little bit of the pomade too, because the pomade holds a lot better for my 4C hair. And I'm going to utilize that to kind of blend in my little leave out that you see poking up there. And since this hair doesn't come in ombre, it stinks. But when you put a little bit of your hair, it does give it a nice little ombre. So you can see me adding the gel right there to the hair. And then I'm going to make sure you use your little edge brush, once you do that, of course, to blend it right on in. Alright, so after I've blended these edges in there real good, I'm feeling good about that. I'm going to see if I can flip her over and see how she looks that way. Yeah, she does well that way as well. I'll tweak her a little bit more because, you know, as the style gets older, you start cutting at it and stuff. I'm only going to keep it in maybe for a couple weeks, so I like this side a little bit better, so let's stick with that one. Oh, no, let's go back to this one. We're going to go back one more time. Yeah, I think this is the way that I like her over here. Yes, so we're gonna rock with this, and that's what pretty much a 45-minute little crochet style looks like. Add in those edges and yeah, looks good. All right, so you do that however you like to do that, but I think I am happy with this. I got to get to my kids in the pool because they've been waiting on mommy while I was filming. Obviously, I got a little bit of emotional because my baby boy wanted his mommy to hurry up and let's go outside to the pool. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about the hair, techniques, why I did something, why I didn't do something some way, please, but make sure you like and subscribe right down there below to keep up with me. Thanks for watching again. Have a beautiful day.